What's up YouTube? I'm Shabazz and I'm back with another video. Today we have the new line of infused medicinal gummies from Lost Oak Farms. These gummies were just released. There's a lot of buzz about them. Let's give them a full review. Real quick though, I gotta give a huge shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. They're keeping my channel going and growing. My channel is not monetized, so I rely on the support of my patrons over on Patreon, everybody who cops my merch, and everybody who uses my coupon codes and links to shop. Information for all of that, including a coupon code for what you see in today's video, will be down on my landing page in the video description. So as I said, these just dropped, all right? Lost Oak Farm just put these out like, I don't know, a week or two before 420. People have been talking about them, wondering, are they actually any good? I got my hands on some of these about a week ago, and I have been testing them out, all right? All right, and there's 3 different flavors, which all have a different mix of cannabinoids and stuff, herbal supplements or whatever, all right? This video is not sponsored. I'm not an employee of Lost Oak Farms. I am giving you my 100% honest and unbiased opinion. Let me show you all the ingredients and nutrition facts label real quick. You can go ahead and pause the screen. There's not too much going on. There's no artificial food coloring or anything like that. However, there is 5 grams of sugar per gummy, so it's definitely not keto friendly.
Hello. Hi. How y'all doing?
All right, first off, they got the good vibes flavor, all right? And like I said, this isn't just a difference of flavors, all right? Each of these formulas, blends, have a different cannabinoid mix and everything in them to create different effects. The good vibes is strawberry kiwi, and this has CBD and L-theanine. And there's the percentages right there, and it is full spectrum. However, all of these have a very low amount of THC in them, all right? It's like the same amount of THC you would get smoking CBD flower or less. All right, and there's the good vibes right there. Obviously there's CBD in there. CBD has the effects you're looking for, full spectrum CBD, but it also has the L-theanine. And if you've ever taken any sort of relaxation supplements or there's different things, all right? But a lot of stuff has L-theanine because L-theanine, it interacts. I'm not an expert, all right? I know about cannabis, but L-theanine is good for you. It promotes like relaxation and stress relief and everything, all right? I've eaten one of these pretty much every single day since I got them, all right? First of all, the strawberry kiwi flavor, like I said, out of all 3 of these, this is the best flavor right here, all right? That strawberry kiwi goes crazy. There's a lot of sugar, 5 grams of sugar per gummy, all right? So it's really sweet. This is basically just a candy gummy, all right? And it's full spectrum, but like I said, there's not enough THC in there to get you high or anything. Don't think of this as like an edible, all right? This isn't something where you're gonna take it and then like an hour later, you're gonna feel like your heart's beating out your chest and all that. Not that type of vibe at all. This is purely work in the background, slightly incrementally elevate your mood, relax you type of a thing, all right? So if you're looking for something that's gonna give you a heavy buzz, this isn't gonna be it. If you're looking for something that you could take all day before you go to work or whatever, this is it, all right? Here is the Feel Good blend, all right? And this is a blend of CBD and CBG. You go ahead and see the percentages right there. And these are grape flavored. Now, I'm not a fan of anything grape, all right, except for like Welch's grape soda. Any like grape candy or anything like that, I don't like it. So to me personally, and that's just subjective, this is the least good tasting, and that's kind of made me, you know, I tried 1 or 2, but I don't really reach for these. However, if you like grape, then go crazy. What is good about these though, and what makes them perfect for daytime use, is it has that blend of CBD and CBG. And we've gone over this a million times here on the channel, but just in case you don't know, CBG is short for cannabigerol, and CBG is considered the mother of all cannabinoids because when a plant is growing and it's coming up before it flowers or is harvested or anything, all of the different cannabinoids in the cannabis plant start off as CBG. So CBG is kind of like the stem cell cannabinoid. CBG is non-psychotropic, just like CBD. However, some people do report feeling an uplifting, sativa-ish type of a feeling. For me, CBG is completely non-psychotropic, all right? I could smoke it, dab it, take CBG oil, whatever. I don't get any sort of a buzz or uplifted feeling, no rushiness whatsoever. However, what I do get from CBG is a lot of pain relief, and that is what CBG is very powerful for. CBG is great at reducing inflammation, is great at handling pain. Whenever I get bad headaches / migraines, I reach for CBG and it absolutely takes the edge off. So these good vibes, you know, you might get a little bit of an uplifted, energetic feeling from that CBG. Some people do. I personally don't. A lot of people don't feel anything off CBG. It's very medicinal though, all right? But this is a great daytime blend right here, all right? And last but not least, the sleepy time, all right? And the Sleepy Time blend, there's a lot going on with this, all right? So this has CBN, CBD, melatonin, and oleamide. And this is the mixed berry flavor. It tastes good, all right? I've been taking one of these every single night. And let me tell you what, they work. They work. Out of all of these, this is the one that has the most absolutely detectable effects. And it's not gonna give you a heavy buzz or anything crazy like that. But man, taking these and like, I take one of these, which matter of fact, I'll take one right now, all right? Eat one right now. I do plan on going to sleep in about an hour, but boy, do these make me drowsy, all right? And not drowsy in like an antihistamine type of a way where you're just, that's it, you're done, you're incapable of doing anything else. It's drowsy in a type of way where you're like, man, I have got to go get comfortable, and you lay down, have no trouble falling asleep. I definitely have sleep problems. I take melatonin every night just so that I can fall asleep. I don't have a problem staying asleep. I have a problem getting to sleep. I have a very active mind, all right? And one thing I like about these is that they really calm down that activity, all right? They allow me to go, you know, I go brush my teeth, get my cold water, go lay down, throw on some King of the Hill, Rick and Morty, South Park, whatever it is, and like within 5 minutes, I'm out, all right? And that's obvious because it has a melatonin in there. You probably know what melatonin is. But what makes this really powerful and what I really think makes it really make me fall asleep fast is the CBN and the oleamide. Now CBN, we've talked about it here on the channel before. The CBN, or cannabinol, is another cannabinoid that is not psychotropic just like CBD or CBG. Naturally, CBN forms when THC degrades. That's why if you've ever had cannabis that's really old or was harvested late, it really sedates you, it really makes you lazy, lethargic, all of that. That is because a lot of the THC in that cannabis has degraded into CBN. CBN is basically the melatonin of cannabinoids, all right? You get CBN in your system and different people need different doses. You really gotta play with it and experiment. Some people need a lot, some people need a little. I tend to need a lot more than average. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a big body dude, but CBN makes you sleepy, all right? And it doesn't get you high or anything, just like CBD and CBG. But then these also have oleamide, and I wasn't real sure about what oleamide was, so I researched, and basically oleamide is another thing that exists in our brains that makes you sleepy naturally, just like melatonin. It's a fatty lipid that our brain produces that is part of the sleep cycle. You could go look into that, all right? One thing I did find out in my research though, that oleamide is actually like a cannabinoid agonist, meaning that it can like potentiate the effects and the bioavailability of different cannabinoids and stuff. So that's dope. And that's the percentages of everything right there. And again, these don't get you high. I don't get any kind of a buzz or anything from them, but boy, do they knock me out. Fellas, you ever had one of them gals that just put that thing on you? They put that thing on you so good, you just lay there, you don't want to reach for your phone or nothing. You just lay there. You're looking up at like the corner of the wall or something, and there's just nothing left in you for the day, and you just doze off. All right, you're snoring, drooling. That's what I could compare to these. And keep in mind, y'all, this is not a sponsored video. I wasn't paid or anything to tell you about these. This is my honest and unbiased opinion. The Good Vibes and the Sleepy Time are my favorites, but honestly, you can't go wrong with getting the whole lineup, all right? Different uses for different times of the day, different cases, whatever. I really dig these. I like how sugary they are, even though that's horrible, but they don't taste like all distillate-y and chemically like a lot of CBD and hemp gummies and stuff. All right, so the new line of medicinal infused gummies from Lost Oak Farms does get the Shabazz seal of approval. Remember, if you want to cop anything, I have a very, very powerful coupon down on my landing page. Make sure you use that, all right? Make sure you go follow me on Instagram. Make sure you go join the Hemp Discord. Information for all of that is down in the video description. Hit like if you like the video, hit me up down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much, and I sincerely hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.